What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfire's. Happy Black Panther Wakanda Forever ticket sale day. I hope you guys all got up early, got your tickets for opening night, and as anticipated, they dropped the second trailer to coincide with those ticket sales. Now, where I would normally do a full breakdown for you guys, I was actually in the air when the trailer dropped. I only landed an hour ago. And let's be real, my buddy Paul over at Heavy Spoilers already has his up. Eric at New Rockstars will have his up in an hour. I would just say all the same things anyway, so you can go check out one of their videos. In the meantime, and in the last 5 minutes, major news about Avengers Secret Wars, the last Avengers film in the Multiverse saga and the 6th film of the franchise. We are one step closer to learning who's going to direct said film, as today the writer on the script has been confirmed from one of the most trusted Hollywood trades. We're going to talk about who this is, what he's already written for Marvel, and then I'm going to sound off candidly in maybe a way that you think that I wouldn't, my opinion about what he's already written for Marvel and what needs to change between that and Avengers Secret Wars, capping off the Multiverse saga. We're breaking it down, who's writing the script for the final Avengers film in Phase 6, but first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We do daily Marvel content at the channel, and that's all we do. Everything from official Easter egg breakdowns, trailers, and reviews, to the occasional industry insider report, and everything in between. So if that sort of thing's for you, hit the sub button, leave a comment down below. That will automatically enter you to win our ongoing PS5 giveaway, and at the end of this video, we'll be announcing the brand new winner for the Avengers Citizen Watch. So hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, stick around at the end of the video, we get into all the giveaway stuff again there. So this breaking literally in the last 10 minutes under the headline, Avengers Secret Wars, Michael Waldron tapped to pen the upcoming installment for Marvel Studios. This written by Justin Kroll, and Deadline, just like the Hollywood Reporter, when they come out with this stuff, it's as good as confirmed. Now, if Michael Waldron's name sounds familiar to you, it should be. He's the guy who wrote the entire first season of Loki, also wrote Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, as well as co-producing and probably co-writing as well some of my favorite episodes of Rick and Morty. Now, it was less than 7 days ago here at the channel that I prophesized we would get the writer for Avengers Secret Wars, and before the end of the year. I didn't think it would be this fast. I even postulated it might be Jeff Loveness, the guy writing Avengers King Dynasty, who already wrote Quantummania, but for the exact same reason and logic. It's going to save everybody a lot of time, money, and headaches making sure that these two scripts are written at the same time and work together, that the characters are all where they need to be for both stories to make sense and really do justice by the end of the Multiverse saga. But now here we are with the writer on Loki and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness penning what's going to be one of the biggest films of all time in Avengers Secret Wars. And while I'm not surprised at all by this name, I am just going to be completely honest with you guys in that I was a little less than excited when I heard it would be him, and I'm going to fully explain why. Do not get me wrong, again, I said this just moments ago, he's worked on some of my favorite episodes of Rick and Morty, which is some of my favorite stuff that's out there. I really did enjoy Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and Loki is arguably one of the best, if not the best, Disney Plus Marvel TV shows. I also like Michael Waldron's writing, but as a huge fan of Marvel Studios and what Marvel movies have been in the past, I have one major problem. If someone asked me who and what I am, for the record, guys, I would say a writer. Both for my music and my YouTube channel, I write. That's what I do. And as a writer, I think there's really one thing that's always the most important, and that's that the audience is kept in the loop about how and why people are making decisions. Because if you make sure you do that, when said people come to the crux of the film, you can put yourself in their shoes and actually feel their triumph. And that's why if you ask any Marvel fan, what are their top 5 Marvel movies? You're going to get something along the lines of Captain America Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy, Iron Man, Infinity War, Civil War, Endgame, and why? Because those moments where Captain America was strapping on his shield against Thanos and his entire army, or where Star-Lord grabs the Power Stone alongside the entire team, you get chills and goosebumps because you are in that moment, because you were never left in the dark about why things were happening. As much as I liked Loki and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness falls down the totem pole of Marvel rankings every time I watch it, because the closest I can point to a moment like that is maybe when Doctor Strange makes a cape out of the ghouls after he's dreamwalked, but there's so much brand new language that he wants you to hold on to understand what's going on, it's completely lost. Also, the way Doctor Strange is written, I understand, not like a Captain America or an Iron Man, but still, if we can root for Star-Lord and the Guardians of the Galaxy, you should be able to root for Doctor Strange, and it was hard to. I loved Loki Season 1, But really, at the end of the exclamation point is getting Jonathan Majors' excellent acting out the script for what's going on with He Who Remains. There is no, for me, empathetic moment where I can cheer for a Captain America the way I did in Endgame, or Star-Lord the way I did at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy. And while my major gripe with Phase 4 has been exactly this, that I am missing key character moments, and I would say of Michael Waldron's scripts, they are lacking them as well, Phase 4 hasn't been without them, and let me give you an actual tangible example. On the bus, when they hit Katie in front of Shang-Chi, he is not having it, and we watch him for the first time show that he has kung fu ability. You can empathize in that moment. We know exactly what is going on, and you can feel his triumph. I know that this is not my normal type of video where I go on these kinds of rants. In fact, I have done my best to sort of extinguish what I think is unfair negativity for Marvel movies. Because guys, look, we could either have these movies or we could not have these movies. And I swear, if given the choice for all of you who gripe all the time about them, if they were like, do you want us to just not have Marvel Studios? You guys would cry your eyes out if they said they were shutting down tomorrow. I just have this inner nostalgia and what I yearn for in Marvel Studios Infinity Saga films, where we could really get into the shoes of the superheroes that we watched on the screen. And so as far as Michael Waldron or anybody writing any of these films, my gripe is the same. I want to make sure that we recapture that nostalgia and know who we're rooting for and why when the important moment comes up. We're not just going through the motions of making an interesting script or film. There's got to be that character empathy. We've got to be able to feel their triumph, or it fails in comparison to some of these comic book moments that we loved in the first place that drove us to this fandom. As always, if you don't agree though, I am all ears. Sound off in the comments about all of this. If you're hyped for Michael Waldron, if you're hyped for Avengers Secret Wars, if you got your tickets for Black Panther, let me know down in the comments quickly. Let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. We are still giving away PlayStation 5s. We're going to do the next one at 1 million subscribers, which we are headlong into. In the meantime, let's go ahead and give away that Avengers Citizen watch. Our winner is Jario Solis for this comment here. I'm so excited for this film. I studied music and art, and the black and white horror was always a treat. Congratulations. I've gone ahead and subscribed to your YouTube channel. Go ahead and either email me on my email that's under the About section on my channel. That's my official email, or reach out on Instagram at IamFires. Go ahead and get you verified and get that watch out to you guys. And it's as simple as that. All the same rules will always apply. Future giveaways. Hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will be announced at the end of videos, the same way we're doing here. The best way to keep up with the content has always been to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on. And as always, if you liked today's video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. My name's Michael Roman. Find me on Instagram and Twitter at IamFires. Find me on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iTunes, under the name AllFires. Guys, I really appreciate each and every one of you who have supported me for these last 4 or 5 years as a content creator. I am so close to 1 million subscribers, and while I know there are some of you out there who don't subscribe to YouTube channels, and that's totally cool, if everybody who watched this video who isn't subscribed, I'd hit 1 million subscribers tonight. And while I know that's crazy and that's not going to happen, I kindly invite you to be one of the ones who does, because I am so close to hitting a dream goal. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.